leap of 34 years, National Education Policy 2020 has got formal nod from Union Cabinet. This is the third education policy since independence. It is based on the recommendations of Drafting Policy Committee headed by Dr. Krishnaswamy Kasturirangan. It is aimed at paving the way for transformational reforms in school and higher education system to make India a global knowledge superpower. It stipulates the complete overhaul of existing education system. It includes host of changes like 5+3+3+4 structure, flexible examination system, vernacular language at early age, vocational education and many more. In the present series of Decoding NEP 2020, we will interact with different educationists to have more insights on the inside story of NEP 2020.
सर, आपका स्वागत है हमारे चैनल पर।
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
सर, जैसा कि सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने अभी अनाउंस किया है नई शिक्षा नीति, वो कब तक तो इम्प्लीमेंट होने के चांसेस हैं और इसके बारे में आपके विचार क्या रहेंगे, वो हमारे सभी दर्शकों को आप बताएं सर।
Before I throw light on some important areas of the new education policy, I would first like to congratulate Kaushik Natya Nritya Academy for launching a wonderful drive of gathering the views of the eminent educationists of the area and to bring that forth before the people. So it's a wonderful move, and I would wish the Academy to go ahead with this drive and let it be a successful one. Coming to your question, that when it is going to be implemented, well, as per the government letters and all, it is going to be implemented from the academic year of 2022. Being an optimistic man, I always find positivity in every aspect of life. Bringing forth this new education policy was needed. In fact, there's been a long time that Indian education system had become stale. We were affected by the British, the regime, and moreover, whatever the political parties have been ruling in our country. Nothing great change, nobody has brought about a great change in the education policy. Industry policy has been changed, agricultural policy has been, but this was an untouched area. So this move is a welcome move from the government. There are a lot of areas, there are a lot of changes that have been proposed, but there are few of them that I would love to speak on that. First of all is the classification of the school education system into different age groups. In the earlier one, the pre-primary classes were not part of a formal education system. But bringing the Anganwadis or the pre-primary schools into the main foray is the best move, what I say, and that is what is called the 5+3+3 and 4 stages. The first 5 is the foundational stage. And we needed an integration of the pre-primary with the classes 1st and 2nd. Being a principal of a school, I have noticed that there is a big difference between a student of class 1st and 5th, and they needed to be separated into different fragments. So, first of all, calling forth the 1st and 2nd class and bringing it in the group of nursery classes in KG is a wonderful move. Then the second wonderful move is that the government has introduced the selection of the subjects at the middle level, that is right from classes 6 to 8. Well, that is one of the wonderful aspects of this policy. Students have been overburdened by certain subjects which they have never liked it, and they have been carrying on with those subjects. Well, that wasn't something that I never liked it. But now students will get the opportunity to pick the subject of their choice. Nothing has to, it's a science stream or a commerce stream. Well, all these things are not going to be a part of education policy no more. It's going to be the subject, and students are going to become perfect in their subjects. Well, there are no place in the world for the average. We need the best. So this policy is indeed going to bring forth or develop a good human resource in the country. Second is the policy is laying emphasis on the students to learn more about the country.
Yes.
The importance of linguistic importance has been given. Students can study in the regional languages. That is also a wonderful move. But you cannot force upon a child to study a particular language once he is not comfortable in that. And that also hinders the growth of a child. So once who gets the liberty of studying in their own native language or the mother tongue, obviously the language imparted will get the wonderful results. So this again a wonderful move. Next is the education policy is giving emphasis to mathematics also. That is again a good aspect of the policy. Mathematics is always been considered a difficult subject for few of them. Teachers have been striving very hard to create all kinds of interest for the child, but the child has been waiting for class 10th to get completed and so that he can change or he can move out of mathematics.
Yes.
By bringing subjects like applied mathematics, and that has been implemented recently. It is not even a part of this new policy, but obviously it is going to get annealed into the new one also. Students are taking interest in these subjects. The numerical ability is going to get improved. Students are going to learn about the cultural diversity of the country. And moreover, the feeling of patriotism. That is the biggest thing coming out of the new education policy. Students, the aspect of patriotism. See, I've been always feeling that we have a lack of national character. When we talk of USA, we find people there, they're loving their country. But what we are having in our country, if we talk to the students, they won't be talking on the patriotism aspect. But this new education policy is going to inculcate patriotism in the country, and that is needed. That's the need of the year. So, in a nutshell, I would say that the implementation, the new introduction of the curriculum, the changes in the examination system, it's all going to bring forth something new. We have to wait and to say something about the drawbacks, because it is quite early to say or to be critical about any policy. We have to wait for that. Okay. India is a diverse country with a lot of diversity in terms of the caste, creed, the linguistic diversities and all. And we have the larger base of India resides in villages. So what is going to come out of the new education policy? We are going to find different outcomes in different areas. Okay. So obviously amendments are bound to come. So I would rather wait to say something critical about the policy, but obviously I am a positive man, so I expect something wonderful to come out of the policy.
थैंक यू सो मच सर, आप हमारे चैनल के साथ जुड़े और हमारे सभी व्यूवर्स को जो नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी से अनभिज्ञ है, लेकिन डीपली जाकर बहुत कम लोगों को इस चीज़ की जानकारी है और आपने बहुत अच्छे से हमारे सभी दर्शकों को समझाया। इसके लिए बहुत तहे दिल से हमारे चैनल की तरफ से आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर।
Thanks a lot for that.
To explore more secrets of NEP 2020, do subscribe and like our channel. And don't forget to connect to us for next interaction of Decoding NEP 2020 series. For now, that's all from my side. Thanks for watching and take care.